Furniture, starting at $38,290 MSRP. Visit Jeep.com for details.
We talk about cash backing. Not a game. Not a game.
We talk about cash backing.
We're talking about cash backing. We're talking about cash backing.
We talk about cash backing. Talk about
Cash backing. Not a game.
We're talking about practice for too long. Word.
No practice. We're talking about cash backing.
Talking about cash backing.
We're not talking about a game.
Cash back like a drug. With Chase Free Unlimited. Come on, cash back. Chase. Make more for yours.
Hi, folks. Joe Amos here. And if you're having a hard time hearing, call MD Hearing because they can find something to take the stage. I was looking for years. I'm trying to show you what I'm saying. I brought a pair of the hearing aids, no doctor visit, no prescription, and no medicine. I got fitted right over the phone, and I've never had a better pair of hearing aids. I'm even wearing them right now.
Call now and get 2 rechargeable Neo hearing aids for just $237 with a free portable charging case and free shipping. The rechargeable Neo hearing aids with a 45-day risk-free trial, free shipping, and free lifetime US-based support for only $297.
Call my friends at MD Hearing and get the over-the-counter hearing aids that I use for you.
Call 800-515-4331.
To answer your questions and tell you how much your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Tina Bellich, here with host and TV personality Tom Hudson. We're back in the Health Center, so Tom, homes are really busy over there. Tell us what kind of calls you're seeing.
First off, thank you for having me here at the call center. We always want to get in touch with conversation. You know, this is calls about all kinds of accidents, but the most common is by car.
Thanks, Tom. We're going to take advantage of this opportunity and call now.
Yeah, that's what it is. At first, we're just like, oh, God.
The moment that I realized that I could be an animator was when we went to Disney World when I was in 2nd grade.
The first movie I remember seeing was Robin Hood. I've always really loved the villains.
I knew since I was 5 years old I wanted to work at Disney, be an animator at Disney. That's awesome. That's so cool.
How do you describe what you do to people who have no idea what you do?
As a supervisor, we translate what the director wants to the animators.
But our job extends out to much more than that, where we almost are liaisons to other departments and cross-departmental communication, especially in the character building process, where we actually start building these guys up from the ground up.
Right.
I have some concerns.
These characters are touched by, what was our crew, 70-odd people?
We had 68 animators, 7 crowd fix, 5 supervisors, 1 head of animation, 1 Mark Henry.
All trying to animate one character and make him look like he was all animated by the same person.
We have so many characters. How are we going to create specificity? And so we thought, okay, how can you describe a character via, a few descriptive words?
Honey lemon, go-go, wasabi.
Put wasabi on my shirt one time, people! And then from there, it was time to do a bit of an experiment, walk through a door and sit down in a chair. And how are we going to make sure that each one of them moves in a distinct way, not just looks differently?
When I was doing the hero test, I had my younger brother, Jordan, who was in town, who sort of embodies hero in a way. And I was like, all right, you're kind of sloppy. Sit down in this chair. I'm just going to record you. And he did this little thing where he kicked the chair to scoot it to meet to his bum. And I thought, wow, that's actually a really unique thing that feels like kind of a little more unkempt, sloppy kind of energy
Gives a
to
little
it.
texture to the
It gives a
animation.
little texture to it. If I don't go to this nerd school, I'm gonna lose my mind. How do I get in?
You guys all have brothers?
Yeah.
That's why I got into this movie, was that relationship. That was some of the most fun stuff that I got to pull from my childhood when Tadashi takes Hiro's head and kind of like ruffles his hair and kind of pushes him away, and that was me and my brother, 100%.
I mean, he's this father figure to Hero, but he is still on that brother level.
No.
I was just going to tell you that your flag was down the whole time.
What?
And Cass, a lot of the things that we did early on was having her handle a bunch of different things
Right.
and then try to incorporate that sort of easygoingness. Of course, Maya Rudolph brought those wonderful comedic moments.
Special dinner tonight. I'll whip up some chicken wings, with the hot sauce, raise our faces now.
And I didn't know it was happening until these guys kind of pointed it out that she started to just look like my wife.
She did.
Maybe I find her face very appealing, so that I naturally had to.
That's a very good thing to say, and have recorded for all
You got
time.
that?
Yeah.
Gogo is essentially a female Clint Eastwood.
That's it.
Speed demon, adrenaline junkie.
She's not trying to be sexy. She's not trying to be anything. She's just purely confident in who she is.
That's because no one's done it before. Zero resistance, faster bike, but not fast enough.
Wasabi.
But he's got a lot of neuroses. He's deathly afraid of germs and very much fears for his own life. And that was a big change from what was originally what we were known for in the Cafe Experiment also, because he was more cool Zen guy.
He was much larger. Yeah, he lost about about 25.
Once Dana Lynch came on, he just lent himself in the range.
Because you'll be dancing with me. Hand over the mask or you'll get a taste of this. Yeah, a little bit of action. Is that all you got? Oh, you got that too?
And honey, she's just, she's a close stalker, right? She really gets in your
I
face.
heard so much about you.
It's really genuine and sweet, but she's also this, like, chemistry genius.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, hi! You're gonna love this. Ta-da! It's pretty great, huh?
The way Honey holds herself in her test very much dictated how she was going to move in the film.
She is that positive, glass half full kind of girl.
I told you we'd make it.
And Fred, he is just this guy who lives by comic books.
Right. The movie catches up with Fred.
I have a theory. TJ, what he provides, these one-liners that are animation gold.
But she says that's not science.
It's really not.
Yeah, and I guess the shrink ray I asked Wasabi for isn't science either, is it?
Baymax was really interesting because the mantra that we had with him was animate, not animate. Keeping everything very still, very symmetrical, and separating out movements. So, like he would turn his head and then wave, or turn his body and then move his head.
Hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion.
The classic 12 principles of animation were kind of thrown out the window. It's like, no, just hold them still.
There.
And that was the most interesting thing in like rounds and stuff. Is like you'll be like, "Oh, I haven't animated Baymax yet," and we're like, "Yes,
Perfect.
you did it."
I love that robot!
I think superhero, it's like, and they're just cool. But then you see kind of a dumpier version in this awesome suit.
Whoa, hold up. Focus. Show 'em what you got, buddy.
Creating the control of the cafe at first felt like a restriction, but it really made us dig deep and find what those characters would do in that controlled situation.
It was absolutely necessary on a film with 13 main characters in a manner of speaking.
It's amazing that they all hold up like that.
They all, we planned it, and there is no luck involved at all. You guys are not from Governor, right?
You know what beats me is
Your Disney movies are made, and the magic continues after the credits. Just look inside your Blu-ray disc or DVD for the magic code to start earning points toward fantastic rewards at DisneyMovieRewards.com. and everyone tearing up.
That's what you really want.
Disney and Marvel characters together in one game. Choose either starter pack to begin your adventure. Starter pack selected with additional characters and content
To stop and go to work. What can you do?
Monday nights on Disney XD. A legendary saga. A new generation.
Guess back at full speed with you.
Feel the Force. Fight the Empire. And join the Rebellion. New series, Star Wars Rebels. We're not your soft ones. Monday nights on Disney XD. The voice I hear does not come from within, but speaks from beyond. You must complete or I could not. Quantum Takeover. TGC. Here.
Monsieur. Oh, okay.
The creation of the Clone Army, kept secret from us, thanks to DST. How this was done, we don't know. Yet now, a new piece of the puzzle began.
It seems he's had some sort of breakdown. He doesn't seem to remember what happened.
Protocol 66 must not be discovered by the Jedi.
Yes, Lord Tyrannus.
Argus, attacked by the Separatists. I'm afraid I'm trapped.
Senator Abadallah, you are under arrest for espionage.
This greatest of brains.
It wasn't you I wanted to see.
Under 2 weights in that hangar. This is stretching it even for you, sir. Rex, you're beginning to sound like Obi-Wan.
T5555. Overflow uses the number. I am Fox. Only Fox. The difference is in the not to me, but not to any clone.